All
or
right.
ransomware shit.
Let us go. What up, what up, y'all? I am your host, Young Smooth,
I'm OB.
and this is the Kickstand Podcast, a place where you're going to kick up your motherfucking feet and chill out for at least an hour or so. YouTube may demonetize it, but who cares? As a matter of fact, yo, did you ever add that into that other destination?
Yeah, I've been to that.
Okay. So, yeah, we
They can't demonetize it if we ain't playing no shit for them to do that.
no, probably just the cursing. They be trying it.
Nah. Have you seen the Joe Budden podcast? Hell no. On
No.
YouTube.
But you know what else? Speaking of which, since we in that whole situation of YouTube, did you hear about, I don't know if you follow him or watch him, but Corey Kenshin, love Corey Kenshin. He has millions and millions of followers. I think he's at like 14 million followers and shit on YouTube. And he just recently put up a video and he was talking about how they racist as fuck over here at YouTube. He was
Yeah.
like, he played the same damn video, and as he's playing the same video that everybody else playing, because I think he's playing the game that everybody else playing, but the game was like really graphic or whatever. He ends up getting demonetized. And then when they pointed out the part in which he got demonetized for, he went and researched it, and other people were playing the game, and none of them. No, he didn't even get demonetized. I'm sorry, he got a strike on there, and he was like, "Yo, this boy's been doing this for over 10 years, been doing this over a decade, and you getting strikes
Right.
off of stuff that he already knows the content, he knows the algorithm, he knows what he's doing, and a lot of times." They do that to black creators, so make sure y'all, you check out Corey Kenshin and check out his whole situation on there, because it was kind of interesting to be like, do they do that to black creators? And a lot of times they do.
It's called shadow banning. They shadow ban you. They do it. They do it on Instagram. They do all of that shit. They stop your content from being seen more than others should see it. They do all of it. I mean, it's to be expected. You feel me?
Right.
Unfortunately,
like, they do it on TikTok. They do it on Instagram. I'm like, wow.
Oh, did you hear? Did you hear that they're trying to get rid of TikTok?
Are they really?
Biden's trying to get rid of TikTok. You say what the excuse is? People are learning too much too fast.
Well, Biden, what we need you to do is get rid of these high ass gas prices. That's what we need you to do.
But look, how people are learning too fast, like
Too
learning
much
shit. But think about how much shit you can literally go on TikTok right now and just learn some shit. That obviously is some shit that you not, to their standard, you're not supposed to learn this on some external source for free, without going to a 4-year college or without transfer your life savings or spending your whole life. But meanwhile, I can go on TikTok and watch a 30-second video. Hey guys, tutorial. Look, there's something you didn't know. And now you're like, change your life. Yeah, they're not dumb. Something else that happened. The Shade Room put up a post telling people, "Hey, send us your ideas. Yo, you said the comment section was like, why the hell would we give y'all our ideas? Like, we know the white people run this. Like, why would we give y'all our ideas for y'all to go? Yeah, yo, look at you gotta pay attention to everything on this. You on some shit." The homegirl Sabrina, she put me on this. She was like, I was on the phone with my homegirl Sabrina. She was like, yeah, they Biden trying to get rid of TikTok, and then she told me about the Shade Room shit, and I was like, but it makes so much sense. It's like it's not when I heard it, it's not far fetched. It's like, I get it, makes sense. And if YouTube if it wasn't TikTok and YouTube was doing that, or Instagram, they would do the same thing with them platforms.
Right.
That shit is crazy, bro. Like.
But in the meantime, while we still on these internet, don't forget that you can find us on SoundCloud, iTunes, TuneIn, Google Music, YouTube Music, Google Podcasts, Apple. Oh, I said iTunes. Fuck it. Spotify, and also here on YouTube right now. So don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. We just wanted to make sure your job was going to do it. That's what I was waiting for. I don't know about nobody else, but I was waiting to make sure that you at least did it. Today, yes, it's a do-rag day, okay? Because ain't nobody got time for that.
Got my nigga Gengar in the building. You feel me? Shout out to my nigga Gengar. Chilling, right. You feel me? Chilling with the squad.
So, you know what? We should start off with the new music alert. What I'm listening to, what I'm thinking about listening to, and we're gonna start off here. Okay. So DJ Khaled has his new project out called God Did. It's a pretty lengthy project. What I've heard thus far, I mean, DJ Khaled does never really disappoint. So I'm kind of excited about that. In my R&B bag, we got Tank with R&B money.
People, you hear people run their mouth all the time about the old R&B and old cats and this. Tank is literally living proof of standing the test of time. He is literally still dropping a project, like not a song or two. He's dropping a whole project. Like what?
I recently listened to this as a single, which is Rich Hustle with Fabulous and Jim Jones.
Okay.
Not bad. I'm here for that. Also, in addition, let me tell you something. Love this show. Y'all must go get this soundtrack for P-Valley 2. There's a song on there. First of all, one of the people that we'll talk about today, which is Meg Thee Stallion, is on there. And in addition, there's a song called 7 Pounds of Pressure. Bruh, when I tell you, so it's the guy, his name is Jay Alphonse, and he's one of the main characters on this show. Bro, when I tell you this boy can rap, yeah.
You'll say can rap.
And he's in there. Speaking of rappers, I'm very happy about this.
You had to throw that up.
I had to throw that up there. But yes, the Queen Radio Volume 1 is officially out right now. Queen Radio Volume 1 is a best of Nicki Minaj, like her greatest hits, into a volume with even some new stuff sprinkled in there, like the new song Super Freaky Girls. And then lastly, you know what else I was listening to? And I mean, when I tell you this nigga got bars, let me show you what I was listening to. I was listening to this.
Oh yeah.
This shit right here.
Yes.
Motherfucking optical beats with motherfucking lavish. If you don't stream it from all your fucking streaming platforms, I don't know what is wrong with you.
No.
I'm gonna leave that there for a second. Let him think about it real quick.
It was crazy as hell.
You didn't even say that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing. No, what the
You let these motherfuckers know. Put your dick on the table. You let these bitches know. Shit.
Nigga, that shit doing numbers too. That song, that one song is going crazy.
Let me put it back out. Just so they fucking know what's good in this goddamn hood. Shit.
Nigga said, like
one more time for the one time. Look at that.
We're not playing with niggas right here.
That's the songs I'm listening to. So make sure y'all check those out. Those are on all of your streaming platforms. There was DJ Khaled with God Did It. Or actually God Did, and the other song's called God Did It. Tank with R&B Money. Nicki with the Queen Radio. Fab and Jim Jones with Rich Hustle. Plus, don't forget that P-Valley 2 soundtrack. The shit is awesome and amazing. And of course, if you ain't got this in your fucking play rotation,
you better go grab that.
I don't divulge in jumping off or nothing, but you might as well. Jump off the table. I don't know what you're doing.
You feel me? Look, something.
All right, so moving on to a little right for ridiculous. We got some fun stuff that we're gonna hit on today too. As a matter of fact, first of all, I meant to call you. Was it yesterday? It might have been yesterday. I think it might have been yesterday. But have you been watching She-Hulk?
No.
It's in there.
I've been catching up. I'm probably gonna start. I'll probably start on it tonight before I go to sleep.
There's only 2 episodes right now, so you good. You're not missing.
Oh, all right. I've been really just trying to catch up on the comics first, just so I get a background of her, of who she is. I know she's like related to the Hulk and shit. That's her cousin and shit. But
right.
I don't know too much. Like she's in a lot of like some heavy hitter like storylines in the comics. I know that for sure.
Don't forget about that. You got my HBO Max too for. Don't tell
I completely forgot about that.
But you know that all the DC stuff is over there. Remember, I told you that comic stuff is in there too.
The animated stuff, right?
The animated ones, yeah, are in there.
Oh yeah, then I could watch. Yeah, because nothing live action DC makes so far is good. I'm sorry.
I told you the only thing is the Justice League, the Snyder's cut.
Yeah, like they shit is
yes, it is 4 hours, but it is 4 hours to gain your attention. I told you I watched that shit 2 times already.
Yeah, so that's it.
They had a lot of story, and they just didn't. They cut so much to dice it for time.
Right.
They needed every 4 hours there, because when I tell you it was so much more character development. Cyborg got more character development. It wasn't just like, oh, I'm here for a minute. Oh, they didn't kill my father. Oh, like, you know what I'm saying? So there's definitely a lot more character development, and I think you'll enjoy that. But anyway, moving into this, Meg Thee Stallion is to appear in She-Hulk.
As She-Hulk?
It's not as She-Hulk though. Definitely not as She-Hulk. We know that now. Because I think we thought about that at one point, like what happened when they were talking about this, and I think that was like prior to the pandemic. I might have touched on that on the episode. But Meg Thee Stallion is further dipping her toe into the world of acting, as she is now set to appear in She-Hulk's Attorney at Law on Disney Plus. So recently, actually, she just was on an episode of P-Valley too, as herself. Well, or her alter ego, Tina Snow. So, no, it was great. When I tell you, fuck what you heard, Meg fit every aspect of being in P-Valley at that moment. She was perfect. It was actually, and I was like, yo, I know this is like you being you, but it was good. You know what I'm saying to you? Right. I was like, okay, it was strippers, they in the strip club. You was talking about it's bad bitches in the stable. You talking about Houston, Texas, got some of the baddest women, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I rock it.
You said you got that.
No, like it didn't feel like, this is one thing that I'm loving about this writer. Her name is Katori Hall, and I actually follow her on Twitter. Katori writes a good fucking story, despite everything else and however anybody feels about this. Yes, that show is over the top. Yes, it is not for everybody. But that motherfucker is a good ass writer, and a good writer sends me every time. If you can write a good story, I'm in. I'm invested. But anyway, in an interview with The Cut, it was published on Monday, August 29th, which was today. It was confirmed that Meg Thee Stallion's next venture in the entertainment industry will see her as the newest member of the famed Marvel Cinematic Universe. Meg will be joining the cast of She-Hulk Attorney at Law, Marvel Studios' new television series, which recently debuted on the popular Disney streaming app. Starring Tatiana Maslany, I hope that's how we pronounce her name. Known for the secrecy and discretion that often keeps fans guessing at every turn, Marvel and Disney have been tight-lipped about most things that are in store for the modern take on one of the longest-running fictional storylines. While the nature of the longevity of the Houston rapper's specific role hasn't yet been confirmed, rumors that Meg will appear on She-Hulk have been circulating since early spring. Back at the beginning of April, the hip-hop world began buzzing about the Pressurelicious Spitters, that's a lot to say, possible appearance on the critically acclaimed TV show. So I'm excited about that, though. I'm excited that she is going to. I'm glad that she's getting opportunities to do other things, and the reason why is because I think did we talk about this the other week where I was like, oh, I took a listen to her album, I don't like it, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I don't like this album. I don't like the album because it's Meg and she just doing like she just doing too much or this, that, and the third. That ain't the reason. I don't like it because all the albums feel like they rushed, and they are on purpose because she's trying to get away from her label, 1501, and you can tell that they rushed. And I feel like she got more to say and more to give. You know what I'm saying? And she absolutely could do better and do more. It just don't feel like that.
Hey, she's smart for jumping in the acting field because that could make her not ever have to rap again.
Exactly. And like I said, even though she was playing herself in P Valley, I felt like she could have a little bit more range. She definitely could be doing something else. But you know what? Let's also talk about some roles that rappers especially, gave up on. That a lot of them we didn't have any idea that even happened. So Will Smith was, supposed to be in The Matrix, of course. He was actually supposed to play Neo.
What?
Yeah, he was scheduled. I remember them talking about that. He was supposed to play Neo. And he was supposed to be in Django Unchained as Django before Jamie Foxx took that on.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Drake was supposed to be slated to be in the movie The Heist, but decided to drop out of The Heist because of Harvey Weinstein. So it was right before the situations with Harvey Weinstein. He heard all of those stories, so he dropped out of that. Ja Rule was supposed to be in Too Fast, Too Furious, which I think Ludacris ended up being in Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yep.
Which was the one with John Singleton. Tupac was actually supposed to be in Menace to Society as Sharif, which would have been hilarious.
I could see that too.
But what would have been hilarious, what's hilarious about that is, remember, Sharif was Jada's love interest.
That's hilarious.
So, yeah, that would have been funny. Eminem was supposed to be in Southpaw and Another Unknown Project as Billy Hope and a gang member. So he was supposed to be in that. And that's about it. But those are some, just tidbits, just in case you didn't know. More shit that you need to know.
That's wild.
Right. More wretched and ridiculous. First of all, we have an update alert. Are you ready? Okay. Irv Gotti explains why he keeps talking about Ashanti. I saw the clip. I saw it on the Shade Room. And I frankly feel a certain kind of way about it. Irv Gotti is flipping the blame on why he is continuously bringing up his past relationship with Ashanti. Last night, which actually is, last night the Shade Room interviewed Irv Gotti before the 2022 MTV VMAs, which we will be talking about that as well. The recent controversial figure was asked why he keeps speaking on his relationship with Ashanti and his subsequent trysts over the last 20 years. His response certainly held some weight. He says to the reporter, "Did I bring up Ashanti, or did you just ask me? Why I keep talking about Ashanti?" No, sir. That's not how this works.
You know what I just heard? Will you tell what I just heard? I just heard. We're gonna bring it back to circa. I forgot what year it was. Birdman in the Breakfast Club. Are y'all finished or are y'all done?
Yes. Same difference.
Yo, he giving me real Birdman vibes right now, right. Yo. And I want to be a man. Come and tell you in your face.
Mm-hmm.
If it was an issue, you feel me? Huh?
Now, his whole issue about that was he was like, because BET got me doing the documentary, I would have no choice but to talk about her. True facts, you know what I'm saying?
But you don't gotta be just talking disrespectful either.
Yo, one, disrespectfully. Two, it's the fact that you keep bringing the girl up. And like I said, when we was in that interview, it literally was him bringing her up. Like, nobody else said anything.
Right.
Nobody else said anything.
Listen, I don't know what she did to that man.
Like I said, look, like I said in the recap show from the week before, Ashanti got some good pussy. Plies. She got some good pussy. Here is why. These niggas be losing their mind. Nelly running across fucking stages.
You're saying Nelly, y'all nigga.
Yo,
that's hilarious, yo.
Yo, motherfucking Irv Gotti can't stop talking about her. I'm trying to tell you, between Ashanti and Erykah Badu, these are good pussy tracks. You will be fucked up. You will be fucked up if you even deign to decide that you want to leave. And when you leave, you confused. Like, hey, did I bring up Ashanti or did you just bring up? Yes, granted, that might be the case, but that ain't really how they work, sir. An interviewer has to ask you a question, number one. Number two, the butt hurtness that you feel behind it, because we all see it, is evident. Like, we see that shit. Like,
I mean, and you can literally say, I don't want to talk about that. Like, literally, no interview requires you to answer any question.
It does not.
They can ask you that question all day. Hey, what's up with you and this person? You could literally be like, yo, I'm fine. I didn't come here to talk about that.
Right.
Guess what they got to do? They got to move on to the next subject.
Exactly. Exactly. So I don't understand. Now, I hate to be this person, but we in the middle of a show, and I got to go to the bathroom because I forgot to go before we started. Don't judge my damn life. We'll be back in over 30 seconds. Judge me not, goddammit. Don't make no damn sense. All right, my bad. I know y'all gonna be confused and shit on why one music is playing and another music is playing at the same time. Don't matter. Fuck it, we here.
This was kind of thought me.
All right, so
she was kind of litty. Oh shit.
Moving on. The Notorious B.I.G.'s memorial in Brooklyn was defaced. What we doing, people? What we doing? A mural honoring the late rapper Notorious B.I.G. was vandalized in Brooklyn, NYC. According to a CBS New York report, I had to run down the steps, so if I sound like I'm out of breath, I am. Published on Friday, police are looking for the vandal responsible for defacing the B.I.G. memorial located on the corner of St. James Place and Fulton Street in the Clinton Hill section of Brooklyn, New York. The wall painting of the Notorious B.I.G. born Christopher Wallace was tagged with East Coast in red spray paint, and a darker red paint was splattered across Biggie's face. Savannah's videos captured someone with a dog by the mural early Friday morning. Although it's difficult to see, it appears that the person was using his cell phone and was taking a picture or video in selfie mode. Artist Vincent Valenti, whoever that is, who spent 2 days creating the mural in 2019, told CBS New York that his plans to repaint it to its original glory. He says, I think the neighborhood really saw it as really saw him as he was in ours, and he made it out, and he made something of himself. That's the story people told of him. Leroy McCarthy, a Clinton Hill resident who helped get the street name changed to Christopher Wallace Way, also said something about the mural as well. I'm skipping past a lot of the shit. But one thing that I found that was interesting, it says, according to NY1 News, New York Mayor Eric Adams called the vandalism unacceptable. He quotes, "Biggie is a hero to our community, and that's darn sure not how you spread the love the Brooklyn way," as Biggie would say. "We're going to look into that and make sure that the mural is cleaned up and repaired, because this has a place in everyone's hearts." So that's fucked up. Why y'all vandalizing the mural? And then why you gonna post on the mural as
I'm trying to figure out what are you gaining out of that? I don't
know. First of all, when you see it, what was the point?
Like, bro, go find 6ix9ine and spray paint that nigga's face. Like, you out here, it's niggas like that running around.
You can't even do that because he already got all suit on his face. So what difference does it make?
Like, bro, this is crazy. I mean, welcome to the world. Welcome to the world we live in.
Right.
Where you got niggas out here still doing that. Like, come on, bro. And then what's worse is that, unfortunately, to say this, but it's facts, but somebody will kill whoever did that.
They would. People would die.
Listen, in our day and age that we living in, someone will kill somebody for something like that.
So since we in New York, let's talk about the moment that I loved, I enjoyed. I watched all 10 minutes of it and watched nothing else because the MTV Awards was not holding nobody's attention. I really honestly believe that award shows are not holding nobody's attention these days. They really are not.
Bruh.
I was like, okay, like I won't watch the BET Awards. I wasn't even watching the Oscars when the shit happened with Will Smith and Chris Rock. Like I didn't watch it. I just happened to be on Twitter and was like, "Ooh, what is this?" You know what I mean?
Right.
Nobody cares anymore. But Nicki Minaj's big MTV moment. All right, so Barb's first. We got the Met Gala. Now the MTV Video Music Awards. Nicki Minaj is back, Barb's. The video. The rapper accepted the 2022 MTV Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. I had to say it like that because they didn't add Michael Jackson right there, but they
right.
Oh wait, no. This also makes me mad. So they called it the MTV Video Vanguard Award, formerly known as the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. I don't know if it will always be the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. Michael Jackson started your damn channel, and that's a fact. You don't even have to debate that. That shit is a whole fact. So they say on Sunday, after a lengthy performance of hits, climbing in her single "Super Freaky Girl," which just became her first solo Billboard #1. So she is the second female rapper to have that honor of a Billboard #1 on the charts like that since 1998, which was Lauryn Hill. You feel me?
Right.
So Minaj's medley of her greatest hits blazed through All Things Go, Roman's Revenge, Monster, Bees in the Trap, Chun-Li, Moment for Life, Super Bass, and Anaconda. The crowd loved it. Even Taylor Swift was caught mouthing the word for Super Bass. Minaj's performance took her through multiple set pieces, including one particularly odd setup that involved her rapping in front of a woman who was tied up and gagged, like on a Monster video.
Okay.
The rapper accepted the award from a group of fans and thanked all the rappers who inspired her, as well as the artists who collaborated with her over the years, including Kanye West, Beyonce, Britney Spears, Madonna, Rihanna. She then went on to give a shout out to Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson, saying, "I wish that Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson were here. I wish that people understood that what they meant and what they were going through. I wish people took mental health seriously, even for people who you think have perfect lives." Minaj then thanked all the artists, producers, and writers who have ever contributed to any of her work, as well as those who invited her to feature on songs. She ended her speech with a special shout out to her son, whom she calls Papa Bear. She says, "Mama loves you so much." Minaj returned to the stage later in the show to fulfill her much hyped MC duties. So she was actually hosting too, which is also a plus. Minaj's appearance is not without controversy. The rapper has been accused of harassing the women. We're not going to talk about that. We don't know about that.
She also shouted out Fendi too, which was dope.
She did shout out Fendi.
Especially after he came on there and like, look, he was not happy with her
for a while, but yeah, they're starting to work together now. Like they've been working closely together. Like Fendi apparently was on Queen Radio too, or is like in somewhere in the scenes of that. I have not actually gotten a chance to listen to Queen Radio because it's on that new app called Amp, the one I was telling you about.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's like it's just kind of in there, and I'm like, eh.
But it's like, yeah, you gonna have to work with her eventually. Like that, she's like, if we talking like hottest females right now in the music industry, Beyonce, Nicki, and
Rihanna.
Like that's just top three. No one, and I'll say a fourth. No, we can't even put Cardi. She done dwindled off.
Yeah, I want Cardi. If Cardi comes out with some new, like hot shit is starting to grow on me. Hot shit. No, I take that back. Her verse on hot shit is starting to grow on me because I like Dirk's verse better. You know what I'm saying to you? It's starting to grow on me. I don't know, and I'm not mad at Kanye's verse either. Speaking of which, I don't know if it's me, but if you listen, Kanye's been coming out with some hot ass features recently.
Who, Kanye?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, come on now.
Like low key hockey. I'm like, oh wait a minute, okay. You got some. You back in your bag a little bit.
Oh wait, yeah. You just reminded me of this whole look, man. Let me say something to y'all niggas, man. We do not have any Jay-Z slander. Y'all haters.
Oh, I don't understand. We don't do that.
I don't understand. Jay cannot. For some reason, Jay-Z will not drop a verse for a year, and when he drops a verse, it's so much controversy on how he's just not great.
Oh, you talking about the song on the DJ Khaled thing?
Yo, the God did it, yo. I don't understand, bro, because I'm saying, it was the verse was alright. No one's saying that was the hottest verse. Like, so Khaled said that's to him, his opinion. That's one of Jay-Z's hottest verses he's ever heard from Jay. That's his opinion. Man, you got niggas going out their way, bro. I mean, like, yeah, well, I just saw it. Like, yeah, it was cool. It was cool, but it's not. Bro, listen. That was far from his hottest verse. This is from a Jay fan.
Right.
Far from his hottest verse. Now, what I'm saying is this: Jay was talking his shit. I
haven't listened to it yet.
He was being Jay-Z. He was the thing that people can't fathom with Jay is that every time he rap, he on another level. He not rapping about 1996 Jay-Z. He not rapping about Black Album Jay-Z. He rapping about Billy. Yo, he literally said that in the track. He said how many like some who became billionaires like after Hove did. Mm-hmm. How many other billionaires could come out of Hove crib?
Right.
He said, I count 3. Me, Ye, and Ree. Talking about Rihanna.
Right.
He's like, yo, bro, he really got.
So, but look at the entendre in that, right? So, number one, when he said he counted 3, you would have thought that he was talking about his kids. But it then takes it back to the Run This Town, where you had Rihanna, Kanye, and Jay. So they talk about that.
Crazy, yo.
Right.
Crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
Niggas got the nerve to even like, yo, we don't talk.
No, we don't. This channel, we don't do any Nicki slander, and we don't do any Jay-Z slander.
The fact that an individual who don't ever have to rap again in his life can come and drop a verse, 52 years old, still out rapping all of these niggas, right? And bring the most controversy with his verses, because you just got people who just hate the great.
Right.
That's what. I ain't gotta explain myself. He clearly he hot for a reason, motherfucker.
And that's just like for instance, like the whole Beyonce thing, where I said with the album is not for me. I ain't saying she lost it. I ain't saying that it's just not for me.
Right.
I love Beyonce. And let me be clear, some of the songs were wrong on me, like To Break My Soul, even Cozy, all of that. And I've heard the songs. I just don't have the urge to go back and automatically do a replay value for me. It just doesn't do it for me. It's a lot of dance and techno, and I understand it. Every artist should be able to express and take their audience to a whole new plateau. All of those things are true. All of those things can exist in the same universe. For me, I just can't do it. I'm like, okay, it's just not for me. It's just not for me. This might not be fun. And what I'm hoping for is maybe we'll get a 3-part album. Maybe the 3X mean video tour and album. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not in that camp. I'm not privy to that. I don't know that. But what I do know is that it's just not for me. But would I go to the tour? Maybe. It depends. It depends, because you know what? I don't know. I don't know if I will go to this tour in particular. I will tell you why. Because if this tour, as the Renaissance tour, becomes a lot of the Renaissance album, because as a tour, she'll do all of the albums. You know what I'm saying to you? But if it's a lot more the Renaissance album, I don't know if I really want to deal with that. I'm just saying. I don't know. Again, no hate. I don't hate Beyonce. I don't even full-fledged hate the album. It's just not something that I would listen to on the regular basis. You know what I'm saying to you? And speaking of pulling cards, it's time for me to pull yours and see how. Like how I segue in that shit? Yes. My segues are awesome.
Just let me pull your shit.
Okay. All right. Damn. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna answer some questions, and we at this point we just want to kind of figure out, how black we are, how black we feel, if we know the answer to any of these questions. And most of this, like I said, it's just opinion based, because it's Black Card Revoked. You can get your game at the local Target, but I just want to see how you feel. Okay. So this one is, let's see, we got multiple choices. This is now to answer the question. This is the rules and the cards that goes with if you were playing with more than just 2 people. But for us, we just want to answer some questions. All right. In your opinion, now, since we talk about Beyonce, who do you think Beyonce's biggest fan of all time is? Is A, the Beehive, B, Jay-Z, C, Kanye West, or D, her mom, Miss Tina?
That's not a fair question, because I feel like Jay is her biggest fan, personally. Shit.
You know who I would say, though, is her biggest fan? I would say Miss Tina.
Oh, word?
I would say Miss Tina. Miss Tina loves everything that she do, and Miss Tina, because she was like, Miss Tina has the most bragging rights when you really think about it, because she was like, this vagina birthed 2 stars. So...
birthed a billionaire.
Technically twice.
Right. Technically
twice. If one sister's one, the other one is 2. Solange do a whole lot of shit in the industry underneath the radar. All right, I don't know if you eat them because I do and don't. But how do you eat your grits? Cheesy, salt and pepper, sugar, or butter? Was that a no question?
I was like, what the hell was that?
What grits?
You said what?
I said, how do you eat your grits?
I don't eat grits.
Okay, then we're gonna move on because neither do I. And that is a black card revoked. Because I hate grits. Let me say the only time I like grits, and I'll be honest with you, is if it's shrimp and grits. So basically, I'm Creole black because I don't want to put no cheese in them. I don't want them to be separate. I don't want no salt. I don't want no pepper. I don't think anything of a mush like that should be that sweet. I don't want any of that.
None of that.
I don't want any of that. All right. Which room were you not allowed in at your grandmama's house? A, the living room. B, her all-white room. C, the dining room. Or D, her bedroom.
Literally the living room.
Literally the living room all day. Living room all day long.
We done built tents. We done built tents in the dining room, but we could not go in the living room.
Okay, you better not. You better. If you going to, you better sit your ass on that goddamn plastic.
Yep, and I'm pretty sure. And the funny thing is, I bet you right now, I'm gonna go to my grandmother's house next week. I'm more than positive. I'll go to my grandmother's house right now. She still got the plastic on the damn couch.
Why do y'all still have the plastic on this old ass furniture? Why were you mummifying the furniture?
Shorty is preserving. Preserving. Yo, I'm curious now. We got a group chat. I'm about to text my grandfather like, Pop. You still got that plastic on? I'm just curious, like.
But wait. You preserved it, and then every time it was the preserved ass couch, why was it always the one with the big ass flowers on them? What was y'all preserving?
And I'm pretty sure because of how long it's been there, when you sit on it, that shit fuck around break on you.
Because it's like done. Oh, yeah. When my grandmother passed, I think they still had that couch for like some of my family members still had that couch for a long period of time. It was dusty. Why did you Ziploc bag your fucking couch?
Yeah.
What is going on? I don't understand.
The thick Ziploc too.
All right, we're gonna move on because that makes me mad because that shit was fucking hot in the summertime. I'm trying to lay on that motherfucking plastic. You should take a damn nap. Why am I taking a nap on this? That shit hurt.
It's stuck to you. You
I'm gonna have a goddamn floor. On the fucking Persian rug that you to put down the some bitch with all the damn flowers and shit.
You literally stick to the plastic.
Stuck to the plastic. Need some motherfucking Kool-Aid just to get you off the shit.
Right.
Don't make no sense. All right, question. Who's the funniest comedian in the last 20 years? Is it A, Chris Rock, B, Bernie Mac, C, Martin Lawrence, or D, Dave Chappelle?
Damn, that's hard.
I got mine. I know me. I got mine.
In the past 20 years, I'm just going to go with Dave Chappelle.
All right. We're going to agree to disagree here.
It was between Bernie Mac or him.
Right, that's what I'm saying, because it's always going to be Bernie for me. But dead or alive, it's always going to be Bernie for me.
Yeah, it was between Bernie easily.
All right, answer the question. If they climb through your windows, you should hide your blank. A, money. B, Easter eggs. C, wife and kids. Or D, television.
The fuck? Your wife and kids?
Yeah. Remember the song from the bedroom intruder? They climbing in your windows, they snatching your people up. Hide your wife, hide your kids because they out here ripping everybody.
Hey yo.
That's what that was. Alright, answer the question. Which character from Martin lived on the fifth floor? You can answer it. It's fine.
Come on, man, bro, man.
You know that. Your card is actually not getting as revoked as you seem. See, look at you. You still black.
Yo.
All right. Answer the question or fill in the blank. A scrub is a cleaning device. B, an outfit worn by doctors. C, a beauty product. Or D, a guy that can't get no love from me.
A D.
D all day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Fill in the blank. A woman can never have too many A, bags. B, men. C, shoes. D, options.
Bags.
I'm going to say options. Because women like options.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say options because you have been with somebody and have you been shopping with a woman, even if it's your mama, and you realize that she done got 3 of the same fucking thing just because it's in different colors?
Just it's the same shirt.
It's the same shirt, ma'am. This is business casual Monday. And I got to wear the other ones on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Just I gotta have it for the week. I gotta not meal prep, but I gotta like clothes prep for the week.
My mother used to do that shit all the time. Love you, mommy. Used to do it all the time. I was like, well, it's the same thing, ain't it? No,
it's not.
It's not. And now I would say, well, as a guy, have I ever done it? I mean, no. Okay, to a fault. Men, we do that, especially guys, we do that with sneakers. Because you can have ones, but they in all different colors. But at the end of the day, they still ones.
Yeah, I definitely got like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying to you? So you still got
that's the life. That's literally the life I live. Where one color of this shoe and another color of the same shoe and another color of dirt. Like I've been somewhere where somebody's like, "Damn, you got that color too?" Yeah, yes, yeah. I do.
You gotta have all the colorways for it, which is nice. All right, fill in the blank. A woman can never. Oh, we already did. Answer the question. What's the best music movie of all times? Oh, this is a good one, but you probably not. And I don't know where black people stand in this. So make sure y'all leave y'all comments if you were on this part of the video, the Black Card Revoked part. Leave your comments because this is an important question in Black cinematic history. What's the best music movie of all time? A, The 5 Heartbeats. B, The Wiz. C, The Temptations. Or D, Purple Rain.
What he say? Ain't nobody coming to see you,
Otis.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Disrespectful.
This shit wouldn't be nothing without David Rock.
Yes, ain't nobody coming to see. He looked him dead in his face too. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yo, when Leon said that shit, I was like damn,
that hurt. That hurt. That's like shit. I thought it was a team.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
That's a hard. No, I don't know. I mean,
but you got. But
I feel like a lot of people gonna say The Temptations.
But wait a minute, with The Wiz though, you got he's on down the road.
Yeah, but not everybody get jiggy with that.
You know what?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the reason why. Here's my reason why. I was a theater kid. You feel what I'm saying? So I liked The Wiz and I would watch The Wiz and The Wizard was, you know what I'm saying? Like my mother, like actually The Wizard was, for all intents and purposes, they actually used to make that shit an event when I was a kid. Like right. Back on TV in Technicolor. Like, but and then they would do the same thing for The Wiz. So to see us in that same kind of modern day situation is cool. It is cool. The Temptations, The 5 Heartbeats. Nights like this, I wish the raindrops would fall. My bad, it was my shit. Purple Rain. Now, Purple Rain really wasn't my shit, though. You know what I'm saying to you. But Prince was out here seducing bitches in fucking 6-inch heels. Okay, he was always producing these motherfuckers in Six and Chill. Okay, shit. All right, moving on. Answer the question. Tommy from Martin. What was his real job more than likely? Right, true. That's not the question though. Was he either a stripper, a youth counselor, a drug dealer, or collecting unemployment? What do you think?
Honestly, he had to be trapping.
I think Tommy was drug dealer because Tommy did get flopped.
He had to be the most silent, quiet, like, under the radar drug dealer. Like, he probably had a bunch of niggas pushing for him. Never had to. You would never see him with them. He would just pop up. Hey, look, I get to chill with the homies and spend time with the homies. And when you don't see me, I'm delegating.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah, I believe that. All right, answer the question. I don't like that one. Nah, fuck all that. Oh, that's history. Nah, we ain't doing no history. Look, all these started going to history. Ain't nobody got time for that. Wait a minute, how much Black history do we know? Let's find out how much Black history we do know. I knew that. I didn't know that. I know that. Okay. We'll do one history one. In what city did Rosa Parks refuse to move from the back of the bus? Was it Tuskegee, Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama, or Jackson, Mississippi?
I'm going to just say Mississippi.
It was actually Montgomery, Alabama. That I knew. I ain't even going to lie to you. I ain't going to hold you. I did know that one. That doesn't get your card revoked because most niggas don't know that to begin with. I ain't gonna lie. Don't get your card as revoked as it should, but it is what it is. Answer the question. Who's poor, black, and maybe even ugly, but dear God, they still here? Was it Nanny from Lackawanna Blues, Pookie from New Jack City, River from Boys in the Hood, or Celie from The Color Purple?
That's petty as shit.
It is petty. It's a petty ass question, and it's petty.
Yo, Oprah was not. She was a little.
You got it. I'm telling you, yo, you black as shit though. You black. She
had that dark tint on her too, like that tint, like that body tint, like she was like dark, like hold up.
Oh, you talking about I wonder why didn't look like Oprah was playing. Was she playing blackface?
But did you not notice that? Now
that you said something about it, like
if you pull up a picture of her in Color Purple, she looked like she had a tint, like she was colored that darker.
That is something to think about. But yeah, that person was actually Celie, so that was actually Whoopi Goldberg's character. But now that you said that makes me think. I'm gonna have to go back. She was dark as if like they like her make them like, no, we need you to look darker for this role. Mm-hmm. That damn Steven Spielberg, that's a tricky white Jew. Love my Jewish people, let me be clear.
This motherfucker, I hate him. You'll say it won't cancel me.
Won't cancel me. Question: who played the character Hustle Man on the sitcom Martin? Was it Tracy Morgan, David Alan Grier, Tommy Davidson, or Reginald Ballard?
I don't even know that.
You don't know who Hustle Man was?
Bruh, I don't know the actual character's real names. Besides Martin.
Hustle Man was Tracy Morgan.
Oh yeah, Tracy Morgan. Right. Yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Oh, so another color purple question. Approximately how long did Sophia have to fight? 5 minutes? All night long? All her life? Or never?
That's hilarious. All her life.
Right. I mean, according to Kanye, who doesn't have... You know the answer to this. Before I finish this question. According to Kanye, who doesn't have all the answers?
Damn, Sway? Yeah, that's hilarious. I
Exactly.
maybe we even put some shit like that in there.
Yo, but what makes it funnier is because to this day I still say that. Like, I'm gonna tell you what makes that shit even funnier though. Sometimes I listen to Shade 45 and I'll be like be talking to Sway in the car. I'll be like Sway will say something. I'll be like, Sway, you and like Heather B will be like combating whatever he's saying. And I'm like, Sway, you don't have all the answers, Sway. You don't
literally
like I wanna call him so bad. I'll be like, Sway, today you don't have all the answers, Sway.
well, bro, you literally don't have all the answers.
Like that is and the funny thing about it is particular that particular brand of just knowing that Kanye said that, that's still in our lexicon to this day. To this day, we like to this day is in our. But yes, when someone says, "Yo, how Sway?" You don't have all the answers, Sway. Like
this is fact.
You just randomly say it. Answer the question. What does the word "thought" stand for? Yup, exactly. That hole over there.
Yeah. Bruh.
Oh, okay. What does it mean if your head itches? A, you got debt to pay. B, you about to lose your hand. Which, actually, I'm sorry. I read that question wrong. What does it mean when your hand itches, not your head?
That's what I figured you was trying to say. Like, huh?
So, you got debt to pay. You about to lose your hand. You need to wash your hand, or you got money coming to you.
About to get some money.
There you go. See, you
Totally
black as shit. You said you would not be good at this. You are actually black as fuck. Okay. Nope, that's history. Nobody got time for this. We're gonna do music. Ooh. Hey, this is my favorite one. What is Mike Jones' phone number? Is it A, 867-5309? Oh, actually, is that Soulja Boys? I feel like that's Soulja Boys. Is it 707-606-0842? Is it 777-9311? Or is it 281-330-8004?
D.
D. Yeah, it's that last one. You got to say you can't say it with the 4. You got to say 4.
Imagine you go out trying to get a chick number and she give you Mike Jones' number.
Right. Like my number 218-330-8004. Somebody's gonna be like,
damn, girl, your number, where you from?
Mm-hmm. I wonder if you can still call that number though.
That's a good question.
Because so back in the day, actually, because I think the first one was actually was Soulja Boy's number, if I'm not mistaken. It was 867-5309. No. I take that back.
The number you've dialed is not in service. Please check the number and dial again.
So it's not
281-330-8004.
Yeah.
Houston, Texas. It's Houston, Texas.
No, 867-5309. I'm sorry, that's actually a song. That was somebody's. I'm sorry, I just thought about that. That was the one song. Shit, I can't remember what the name of the song is. If y'all know the name of the song, list it in the comments below. But I forgot. 867-5309. Yo, and I remember them talking about that number, and people would actually call the number, and it actually led to someone's house, and they was like, "Yo, I had to change my number because people just keep calling me."
Right.
It was like some type of rap group or whatever. According to Mama, what does it mean if she dreamt of fish last night? A, bad luck. B, somebody's pregnant. C, somebody's getting married. Or D, money.
Somebody get married?
No, it's actually somebody pregnant. Like Big Mama on Soul Food, she was like, I dreamt about fishes last night.
What the fuck?
I don't know why. Okay, I've been black for a long time, and people have all said the same goddamn thing. And people just say the same thing.
I don't get the fishes thing though. Like, why would you use fishes?
I think because it's like the sperm swimming upstream, like salmon swimming upstream. So you know, somebody pregnant.
I guess I can.
Yeah.
I guess I could.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't.
But you know what? For the most part, you black as shit.
For the most part, you black. You black.
You only kept a few numbers, so you know that is that. That is what's up. But you know what? I think that that will wrap up Black Card Revoked. It has been another amazing ass episode of the Kickstand podcast. As
I only had one card revoked.
2, but we won't talk about that. But you was, and the funny thing about it is I named this episode OBs is already gone, but
that shit gone, right? That shit gone.
I wanted to read that episode now. You've been around me long enough to be black enough, so I may have to rethink about this. But anyway, don't forget you can catch us on all your social media platforms. Check out OBs. Speaking of which, before we go, we must say it one last time because it just don't make no damn sense. Why y'all would not? Are you not streaming this?
You feel me? Lavish on all platforms. Lavish. Go stream Lavish. Go stream Upper Echelon. If the mood is out, man, we got like 3 more bangers on the. Come on, yo, stop playing with it.
What are you doing with your life?
Stop playing.
And if you're not hitting the like, the share, and the subscribe button,
you're useless.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Subscribe. I said subscribe, but I'm tired. It's fine. What are you doing with your life? Again, nothing. Lastly, fear. It's nothing. Fear.
Damn.
So I'm telling people that they ain't doing shit with their life. Fuck it, it's fine. Fear. False evidence of fear and real. It is only real in your mind if you make it real in your mind. If you don't have this, then it is not real. If you don't have this, it's not real. I don't
you
know.
are lying. You are lying to yourself.
You are lying to yourself, young man, young ma'am, young sir, young miss. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. Anyway, I am your host, Young Smooth.
I'm OB.
And this has been another episode of the Kickstand Podcast. And we out this motherfucking field next week. And if we skip a week, don't hit me. Shit, fuck it. Sometimes I'm tired. I got shit to do. I'm a whole fucking adult out in these streets. Shit is fucking
niggas working. Literally working.
Tired as a bitch. We ain't gonna go there. All right, y'all. Peace.